Host is here again. Trust me, it's your boy Daki, your big man host with the big man stuff. I'm so happy to be in your faces again. This time on another episode on Gospel Reactions. On this particular red couch, I have my guest with me, Ebube, the violence cruiser, the guy that just talk bar as it comes. And I'm Donifeski, the diplomatic guy who's always careful in saying his words. Today is going to be an amazing one. Recall that yesterday thereabout, we saw Akon being dragged on Twitter, and Olamide also made sure that Akon was properly dragged when Akon said fufu was fufu because they eat it with okra. Like, what the hell? And that part was when he also came out to say, Congolese, they kill gorilla with their bare hands. I don't know what he's talking about. But anyways, Nigerians came for him and dragged him heavily. All of this conversation, we'll talk about them on the red couch. But trust me, we have exclusive and dicey news for you guys. Like, we're going to talk about them. You guys don't want to miss this. So we'll catch you guys in a bit. But before they meet my guest, it will be at the first KB. What's good?
Good, man.
How you doing, bro?
Good, always good.
I mentioned the fact that you are violence, you just like trouble, basically. But how are you doing? How's the weekend going to look like?
Well, like I always say, and I'm getting prepared for nothing.
Basically, like I said, troublemaker. The first key was good.
Okay.
I told them the diplomatic guy always careful with what he says to make sure that he says the right thing at the right time. The first key is that person, in case you're thinking of who I was talking about. Anyways, guys, we'll set up an amazing time. Today, let's begin with Akon. It's not on our podcast, but let's start with Akon. We saw Akon being dragged heavily on Twitter, and it's so sad. I love Akon like a lot. I love him really badly. But then it was sad because another person I love, Olamide, now entered the conversation, and I was like, DJ Y came in there. And then so Akon made two statements here, two different interviews here. First one, he said, fufu is a Senegalese food, which 100% is correct, actually, truth be told. But then he said, it is called fufu because they take with okra soup. The interview even made it like, I was like, yeah. I was like, what the? And then,
you know the thing is, all this Akon gist, yeah, it be like a guadugo. We go they give you lamb, they slow. You go they believe everything. Like you go be. You remember that time when they tell you, say if they
get white soup for hand.
You get white soup for hand. If your teeth come on, if you see him,
You know,
all those times, like bro, now how we be with that? And based on saying now it be the OG way that they see, they believe everything.
True,
I could, yeah. So because now him like they get easy access to, and based on the legendary status he had, like okay, fact, no, mad, and everything. Like that's how it is.
But funny how it doesn't work anymore again. Because
I understand, don't go.
everybody when they connect now.
bro, you know that year when one nonsense about to be, that person must be very delusional. It must be a weary. He came out and said, Nigeria and India played a match. And then they played us 99-1. And then that one was scored, our super died.
I tell you the truth. Play ball with turn line.
That was so good. That's stone because
Yeah, good will score. No, that's good.
But at the cross our way up here like that, only legs pulling you.
so our guys out there, yeah, what's the craziest Egba to go like you haven't told before? Let's see. For me, it was that 99-1. I would like to get that was like the craziest. That was the craziest. I believe that it for more than 10 years.
Yes, now,
bro.
All through, I was like, we're like, whoa, okay.
You said, they were saying they don't used to play with boots. They only like to play with only leg. That was like they called it. That was like not band them from playing.
They don't like man. Yeah. So what the
Asian lumber percentages too?
I swear. Bro.
Yeah, there was one that said he was trying to carry a tray, and then he was caught, and then
that show it. They want to go why? Wow.
Yeah, when I was at the time when they was just like the plate was there. I mean, it was there like
like
he was there like.
How do you not think about these things?
There was no there was no internet and all of those. There was no easy access to the internet at that time. So
about people. But anyways, he also mentioned the fact that Congolese how they used bare hands to kill gorilla. Our something, our top lion. Alarm was like DJ like I'm saying use your hand like boom, it's going like gorilla. You cannot that is goat with your hand. I said you could try.
But my guy Dyson said no, he had some connection with the Congo. I said, yo, bro, yeah, I saw that Congolese spirit. Like if you go to Congo, they have like 10 mics there. Like, bro, come Come on.
Akon, red cards. Akon, red cards. Red cards. Gospel are giving you red cards for that one. Anyways, to the conversation of the day, let's begin with Rema. Let's begin with Rema. Rema's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
Recently, we saw, I think by yesterday, his son became the most streamed Afrobeat song in the US ever in history. Not Whiskey, not Davido, not Burna Boy. We have a Rema, not CK. We are okay. Should we put a CK? Yeah, let's put a CK in the conversation. Yeah, not CK. CK had that kind of run too, but then we have a Rema who are the biggest song or the most listened song in the US. But firstly, how do you feel looking at the shifts from now? Like, it has always been about three major guys. It has always been about them year in, year out. We're having the Davido. Are you seeing that conversation changing to like 5 in coming days?
Right now I'm so happy about the way Afrobeat is moving.
Yeah.
Because like it be like say it's just the chop the same thing all the time. But right now variety is on the appetizer, dessert and all of that. And I'm glad that the boys that are putting in the hard work are getting good results for their efforts, and it's really good to see. So coming days the conversation should open up more. You should have 10 people said like carrying the flag, one person doing his own thing, everybody flying in their own zones, and they are doing very well for themselves. So I'm really happy that the conversation has shifted from just Davido, Whiskey and Burna Boy to even a lot of other guys, not Oxlade,
Oxlade, Fireboy, Mashoke,
CK, Ashake, Fave, Thames, all doing their thing. So it is that too. So it has changed from just the three goats.
True. Anyway, this is where I want to get to you. From now, following like Jerry said, from now, like from initially, if you're talking about rap in the US, you can mention like some big guys. There's nothing. Most of the rappers we have, which are very very good. No offense, but then we have legendary. We have the likes of Jay-Z. We have Kanye West. We have Eminem. Like these guys, they build themselves names that you just can't. Busta Rhymes. Yeah, we just like we vibe. Lil Wayne. I don't want to put Twister there because I think I just know like Twister 2 songs. Well, we have this guy. I forgot Lil Wayne. Yeah, Lil Wayne. He needs just say Lil Wayne is good. We saw Jay come out to say, whatever I'm doing, God, it's Lil Wayne. Well, so we have these guys who have that legendary scope where they don't even debate with all these new guys. Them J. Cole, now that the new guys doing good for themselves. No shit. But then it has worked for them. Like you just know, okay, when Kanye drop a project, it's bomber. Now, looking at Afrobeats, which of these OGs will you name that they have attained that status quo? Like these guys have achieved so far.
Wow, man. Usually when we talk about goats, I know we usually put Olamide on a separate voyage.
Yeah, for some persons, yeah.
It's always on. Olamide is like the OG of Afrobeat, right? It's not in the debate of
It's just there. Olamide is Olamide. Like that's the thing. There's a category. Olamide category, and it's the only one that is there. Yeah.
So, and for me, Olamide is one of those guys who have made they've created a space for themselves, no matter what.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you come down to the arguments of the three goats, I would say that I've not seen anyone yet. I've not seen anyone. I've not seen strong one aside Olamide yet that have gotten to that point where you can say, I mean, three of them, they are up there. They are on that. They've met that benchmark that nothing way Afrobeat want to do right now. You must mention these three guys.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that one. But I also still feel like these young guys are coming up fast, and I don't want to pick one person over the other at this time for just.
Sorry. Let's take a pause there. So I just understand what you said here, and then I want to pick it one by one. Now, what's the difference? Like you mentioned about how Olamide stands on his own, and then how others have never done what he's done and everything. So, what do you think is different between Davido, Burna Boy, and Wizkid as a group, and what's Olamide doing differently? Why do you think Olamide cannot be in their own group? Why is Olamide on his own?
So if you go by how you introduce this particular topic, talking about the Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, these are guys who brought up people that big guns in the industry. Olamide is also on that space while he's still singling. The same way Lil Wayne is, as Lil Wayne basically in the US has the biggest guys under him. Nicki Minaj under him, Drake's under. There are so many big guys. You understand? So I feel like for you to attain that kind of level,
you must have done that.
I've done
so in your words, you think Olamide is way ahead of three of them?
in that aspect, yes. But when it comes to streaming numbers, of course, we know these other guys are.
Let's take about that.
Well, for me, I slightly I agree with what you said.
Yeah.
In the aspect of bringing up people, like when it comes to that. Aside from Olamide and Don Jazzy, I don't think there's any other person that we can say have been that impactful. Actually, in the street of Afrobeat.
Davido does, mate.
How many? Yeah.
Peruzzi, he has a mail. He has a mail.
But the only thing is that we are limited to numbers when it comes to Davido in that aspect.
Yeah, true.
Aside from Davido and the mail, like
Peruzzi.
and then Peruzzi, I'm sorry, I said Davido. Aside from mail, Peruzzi, Dremo, and then they're also trying to push Moravi logos and all of that. Yeah, when it comes to like established people, definitely Olamide and Don Jazzy, like they own that space. Like no competition, nothing to being said to them in that regard. But for me, the only issue why I may also want to say that we really do not have anyone yet is because of the loyalty when it comes to Nigerian music industry. Now, when a Lil Wayne or a Jay-Z or a Kanye drops a project, bro, the numbers go.
No, they don't joke with me. They don't do millions again. They don't do millions.
No matter how long they go, when they drop, is madness.
True.
But that situation now really does not always replay here.
About law.
We've seen moments where the OGs, the band P Square, and Two Face and the likes. When was last time Two Face even drop a song? Because everything don't change, bro. In some coming years, you'll be shocked that some of the goats will be dropping song and then you'll be seeing like little numbers. Loyalty is nowhere to be found here. Yes, the fans are there, but bro, nobody loyal. Look at the talks about the More Love Less Go album.
True.
Look at a better time. The videos a better time. Was also being bashed as this and that. But that wouldn't happen if it was the other side. Bro, even if not just understand that
they will chop palm.
Like to say that do we have anyone in that level that regard? I would say maybe no. Because the Olamide also experienced something similar with UI Squid. They didn't do as well as the other albums and stuff like that. So it is just very loyalty.
There is no loyalty over here in the space. But anyways, moving on, we still have Rema in the conversation. Rema has done so well to himself that a lot of people want to sit there and ask a question: what else is he supposed to do again? Now, Billboard top 100. Rema has surpassed top 50, making top 30, top 20, top 10, top 5.
Yeah,
makes number 3. Now is number 4. A lot of persons so for Rema, for the US Billboard category, we've seen him dominate almost everywhere. Like being on one pop airplay
everywhere.
But Canada number 1 has been there for I think 12 weeks. India for 20 weeks. Afrobeat travel for something weeks. Some weeks of country has been there for just leave you there. So nobody's checking again. And these are spaces where people don't expect Afrobeat to go there in the first place. In Italy, we saw where I was speaking in Italy at the same time too. For Rema, with what he's achieved so far, what next is it? So if you're in the Rema team, is it probably your management or something? What else are you guys aiming for now for Rema?
For me right now, if I was to advise Rema is talented. Music is not an issue. Like, dropping song, releasing song, selecting song is totally not an issue.
Definitely.
So what we advise, to do more would be definitely to leverage on all of these opportunities. That's, going on tours every year.
True.
Like artists abroad, they go on tour every year.
True.
And then, as you progress in years, the capacity that you do, right now he's been doing arenas and stuff, getting some, a couple of, alls and all of that. Next year, move on to the next level, because if they are seeing you, your numbers will be increasing. You don't even need to have a global song or a viral song. You get the numbers. Look at Burna Boy. Like Love Damini album is doing so well. Last was the only song on it. Even at that, it wasn't even like a global song at that. But Burna Boy has numbers in almost every country. Spotify is increasing every day. Once it goes on tour, so the thing is, being on the road actually really, really helps. And Burna Boy is a practical example of that.
Yeah,
You've seen it, you witness it, you can tell that, when he goes to this place, definitely you just see, Burna Boy reaches new peak in Italy, Burna Boy reaches new peak in Netherlands. Like, it just happens because you are there, you are in their space and they can feel you. So for Rema, I said the next level for him is to keep on, stay on the road, all through every year in, year out, regardless of whatever comes your way. And, you stay relevant.
Still relevant. Maybe do you agree with that, son?
Completely. I mean, consistency is very key in this industry, because if you check the big guys, the reason why they are at this point is because they be consistent with
Nobody else, yeah.
and that's one of the reasons why, no shades, but one of the reasons why I don't like Kiss Daniel so much. Yeah, Kiss Daniel.
Why must we just talk about Kiss Daniel?
No, I mean, sometimes
I guess.
Kiss Daniel is a bunch of talent, but consistency for this guy is just, I don't know. I don't know if he can drop one song in a year and he believes
That's all.
enough.
By the way, Odor remix is out though.
Yeah, for those of you who watched our last reaction, I remember I said it, and the first one was like maybe a cover. Thank God they announced it themselves, but then obviously that was a remix, and we're expecting your thoughts though. Go to our initial reaction and drop your thoughts there. You also dropped on this one basically, and everything is fine.
But yeah, but now you see what I'm talking about.
True.
This song, no shades. People have moved on. Do you understand?
But you're bringing it back.
People have moved on.
But the remix switch out.
We are trying so.
Wait. But the remix switch out.
You don't listen.
No, I didn't play it. It was nice. I love the girls part.
Say it. But you get my point. But
Yeah, I get your point.
If Rema can continue to, because right now he's doing well, dropping. I mean, I enjoy the fact that he didn't stay on the Calm Down remix.
The Mock to Charm, yeah, Holiday,
And
yeah.
then, so I feel like in next month, another one should come again, because if people are saying that Rema is dropping new song, they are still enjoying Calm Down, they are enjoying Charm. There's no way his name is going to be out of their mouth. So that's one of the biggest.
Come here, waiting, they worry you. Anyways, guys, for the final talk on Rema, which for some persons they feel like that's what CK into popularity style. Yeah, even Thames too. Yeah, Thames had an amazing one last year. She didn't even make. You know, I checked.
Bro,
CK just gave us,
last 4 months, don't drop like four songs.
bro. Well, anyways, moving on to the final one on Rema. For Davido and for the big guys, not just big guys, for the senior guys, talking about Olamide, Chistani, and likes, you won't say they are working on runs or form. Like, you just know that these guys are good, but the way they drop is good. Rema is still being, a lot of people see Rema as someone enjoying the moment because of Calm Down Wave and everything. Do you think it is fair to Rema to say he's still enjoying the moment because he has dropped a many song? Calm Down came, still doing good till now. He followed up with 2 singles, which are amazing one. Then we have, they dropped the project, which obviously most of the songs, when it does on tour, people still sing it word for word. So do you think it's safe to call that kind of person someone still enjoying the moment?
No, it's unsafe. No, Rema has put in the work, right from the debut EP Rema all the way to maybe Connie, Iron Man, the Spider-Man. Like, Rema is one person that is very versatile, and if whatever he wants to do, he does. And I'm happy that he said it, that his team doesn't limit him. So if he says that later I want to be this way, now when I want to drop this, yeah, man, no while now everybody, enjoy your thing. So I don't think it is right to say Rema is enjoying the moment. He's worked hard for this, and I'm glad he's getting his flowers.
You think so, Tom?
Yeah, I think so completely.
Anyways, guys, for this conversation, for Rema asking questions whether he should or what he should do after now. Let me see what you guys think about what Rema you think. If you're in his team or you're in management, what do you think you would advise Rema to do at this point? What has he not done that you think if you do this, do that, do this, you'll do it? Let me see comment section. Come there and let us have a proper conversation in the comment section. We'll catch you guys on the very next one. Stay safe, guys, and be careful. Yo guys, welcome back, and this time the amazing guy, the Superman of Afrobeat, has done it again. Davido is back at it again. This time, what do you mean? I wasn't talking to you actually. Just extreme you. But yeah, Davido is back again, and this time he just proved the fact that if I'm not singing, I have a lot of good I can do to be in the news. We saw yesterday where the DEF, talking about the Davido Adege Foundation, came out with an announcement that they have disbursed over 230 million naira to the orphanages and less privileged to support them. That this is coming after for last year it was his birthday, and then we couldn't do it because of his son passed and all of that, and then they moved it to this year. 230 million naira for orphanage. Moving on from 2021, we saw a gift and over 200 million thereabouts a gift for orphanage. This year, 230 million. Looking at what he's doing now, music-wise, perfect, doing good for himself.
Yeah.
Charitable-wise, also doing good for himself and everything. With his young age, where are you seeing Davido to be in the next 5-10 years from now?
Well, for me, I will even start from, I'm saying that Yoruba would say that in that in Kesharodi. Like, whatever it is that you are going to, do outside, know from the house. I'll say this is, a reputation from his dad. His dad is also a philanthropist. His dad is a humanitarian. Like, a lot of people at Adeleke University, a lot of them
On scholarship.
on scholarship, some of them are on support and all of that. I remember Mr. Macaroni coming out to say that Davido's dad, was there for him while he was in school.
You can imagine.
Giving him money, he bought his first laptop for him. So imagine a lot of other people that are like that. So if you are from a charitable home where they feel like giving is receiving, it definitely would eat into you if you are a good person. Yeah, because maybe everybody will be like that, despite the waiting that they see. So I feel like, okay, this is a result of, him, coming from a good family, and he also wants him to be a good man, by himself. And it is really, really good to see that, he's doing this, and, he's being consistent with it, because, at times people always say that, oh, you just do them to show off. And I love the fact that they don't even go as far as, wanting to start capturing these people on camera, posting the pictures online. People getting to see that, oh, this is who they helped and all of that. By the time it happens, people where they see him, we can't talk about. I remember when the other one happened, people on Twitter, like, my mom benefited from this, oh, my mom's friend, oh, this and that. People were coming out to say, to say it themselves. So, and I love that part, of charity. If I'm in future, like, I would also want to have a foundation. Like, I would easily run it like that. I don't want them to be, keep person here and snap picture with it. Like, it feels, at times it could be embarrassing, but because of the situation they are in, they wouldn't even be able to do anything because they don't mind, because this thing so I feel like, the fact that they respected all of these people is one lovely thing that I like about it.
It brings me to, we had a conversation recently of Shady Vibes where we had to go down was Rema. So these are two different people that, if you want to do something, do it. Like, do it well. You don't have to come and be doing, and I don't want to mention up a lot of names, could be a lot of people, a lot of artists do this. You go out, you carry camera, and carry so much. She's there. I want to give her 100. Bro, give her 100K and let it go. You are not doing it for the people that we did try and impress. Give her, let you should be happy that because by the time, for me, because this is how I feel.
Yeah.
If I want to give somebody something and somebody else is knowing that I'm giving somebody something, for me, I feel like I'm not doing this for myself. Yes.
Yeah. I think you
should. Bro, do this thing. Give somebody. I mean, because if you check now I for sure that they give you envelope, you put your offerings. Some people because they want to 1K, then they will say no, I don't want envelope. Simply just what is it?
I remember before when I was growing up, there was the habit of you have to squeeze your offer, and then later I realized if you get big money, you go squeeze out. You will hold down where it goes. What is this in 500? But me where I get 10, I go squeeze out. You go here.
What the?
Yes. So want to give, just give. I'll stop, trying to bring our cameras and showing this. And for me, I feel like, what Donna said, this is something that you see happen. It's not. You don't learn this type of things outside. It is what you see from everyone that is around you. That's what you can easily admit. It's just
7 million.
But which brings me to this. So in the letter, in the report they gave out, it was actually not. It was the fact that the money did not come from Davido's post, basically of them. Davido actually said that he secretly reached out to people, like a lot of persons. I have this foundation. Can you do on the support? I know he thanks people that supported, and obviously you could just start making names you had, but people came through to support him for that project. Just like what you said. It was not about going out and say, please, come and support, which it did. But then, which brings me to this one, there's still this guy. It's painful I'm calling his name. I feel so sad.
Did America say something?
No. It's so sad I want to call his name right now. It's so sad. I feel like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know being in that space, but I don't have a choice. Let's talk about Daniel. Daniel has been on the case of... The 20 million promise. Yeah, I feel like Davido's neck. Saying, You promise people 20 million naira. Please give people that 20 million naira. And now, if you look at this antecedents from 2021 to now, yeah, it's bought close to 500 million naira. Now, well, that is the one that came out. The others of probably online, like you saw the Keke guy, 1 million naira. Tunde casted that one. Davido was not going to say it out. Just Tunde brought it out. So you're not sure of how much he has done in the secret. And Davido house boy got rid of iPhone 14. Like, bro, like so many. But wait, what do you think? Like, Daniel is still all about. It was like last month, where was interviewed where
Well, just 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. That next ago. That's all. And then I was like,
That might be like why a friend be say she borrow money for your hand. She doesn't say borrow me 1K. You give her the work. You want?
yeah.
Then maybe after 2 weeks you can't dash out 20K. She still come back when they ask for that.
You want to
Yes, bro. That's what that case, because really very, very unnecessary. You don't all of these things. Davido, we all can see that Davido is doing more than enough for people out there. Like this guy, that was one of the reasons why I love Davido personally over my dude.
say it again. Say it again.
That's one of the reasons why I love Davido over my dude.
Because it sings well.
He does charity without, so well. That's so well.
I'm just kidding. I wish made me to this. I think there are like 2 of them or 3 of them who have that big cat industry.
Yeah.
We have Davido, we have Don Jazzy,
Yeah.
we have Olamide.
Yeah.
Olamide, if not for the fact that artists come and talk about Olamide, you will not even know. I reached out to him, video done. Someone tell you, you reached out to skills came, like video, then pay for it. Before you know,
Olamide own is even not even reaching out because he said he just bought Loji. Say how far over now? Say I like this song. We say Badu. I said do it. Say send those in century 20.
shut up.
Once he feels that okay, something has the potential of becoming better, he tries to support, to make it better.
To make it. Yeah, so we've seen him in position whereby you cannot even tell how many people he has there. You saw him writing Charlie Boppy, only God knows what they spoke behind the camera. We are seeing as Ashake said in the interview, he wakes up every morning and it's like, Olamide, thank you. Olamide. Like a lot of them out there, from I've not even come out and say anything. Olamide has done so much. Don Jazzy will just come online, Twitter, 2 million, 500,000.
For me, sometimes I even feel like most of the songs he has done with some of these young guys,
They call them money.
I feel like money.
Definitely.
That one is true. I feel like
Standard.
he even gives them the money for
production and everything. Very good for production. But then, which brings me to this 21st scheme. We have these 3 guys doing this.
Yeah.
Do you think, now this is not pressure on you, this is not pressure on any other artists, but you have artists who we know that have the ability to do this thing. They can do it and more. We saw at the point where it was said that Whiskey shot the video was about 1 billion. That money could have been used for. I'm not trying to be the Nigerian now, please. I'm not trying to be the Nigerian now. I'm just saying. I'm not teaching Whiskey how to spend his money. It's his money. Like him become. But then, don't you think this is like a footway to part? Because I mean, a part you can take.
Yeah.
Because we've said over and over on this side before, you cannot sing for life. You cannot sing. The time we come, you will stop singing, and these are what people will come and speak about and everything. Don't you think it's this part where our artists will take?
Well, for me, I haven't heard or seen, any place where it's been said that Wizkid has, is running a foundation or has done humanitarian services and stuff. But Burna Boy also has a foundation, in Port Harcourt. His own is based in Port Harcourt, where he also supports people. There was one that was posted recently during the COVID period. That's when they came out, to post about, how well they're also supporting people. So I know Burna Boy has a foundation where he supports his own people, in Port Harcourt. But Davido is doing.
That's a good one too.
Davido is doing his own for everyone in Nigeria. Yeah. So for Wizkid, I cannot, actually say that he's onto, charity or he's not a charitable person, because there hasn't been any report that anyone has reached out to Wizkid and then they decline, respond to them or something. So he could be doing his own also on the low without anyone coming out to say anything. Just like Olamide would never post or even say anything.
Yeah, true.
And people don't ever say, I don't hide them. I don't feel hide them. Talk. Because they always do not come out immediately, to say what is done. It's just maybe in conversations and something, and then like, it comes to mind like, but make I just mention them and everything. So I would say maybe I would want to believe that Wizkid definitely should be onto some charitable doings like the other guys.
Wait, do you think it's a part every other artist should take? So?
Yeah, I think it's a part every human being is making that's making weird shit.
That can help to the real.
Yeah.
If you are capable, if you know that spending 100 million on jewelry is something that you do on a regular basis, do you understand? Why can't you spend 100 million on charity? Because these guys spend this amount on their wristwatch, their eyes. So if you're able to afford all of these things without any
Rich or something.
to do, I mean, just do it.
Anyways, special shout out to Davido and the DEF, and obviously they will rise by lifting others. Thank you for doing what you do. We really appreciate you guys. From here, like, that's what we do at Ghost. If you do the right thing, we will come here and commend you. And then if you are doing what we should drag you about, we'll also come here and say that what you did is not cool at all. So this is us saying, Davido, big shout out to you. We really see what you do, and then kudos to you. Anyways, guys, before we go to the last one, this is where I bring out my game. And this guy's gets to now for the university. Yeah, I considered him. Yeah, the university always mention the fact that he doesn't like country. Yeah, he doesn't like country. Like, country is not his thing, and I feel like it's true because if he doesn't play football, he doesn't play games, so it could be a bit dicey for him. Or like you are. You get. So this one still same game, alphabet game, but it's quite different. So we have alphabet artists, we have name of cars, and obviously we have animals. So I think it's fair. This is a common ground. Everybody has an equal chance on this one. Cars, animals, and alphabet artists. Are you guys ready? So we have just 5. As I guess 7, yeah, we have 5. So everybody is doing 1, 1, 1, 1. Then there's a tie. We go to the final round. Done the first key, you go first.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, bro.
Okay, number 1.
Number 1, D, 10 seconds.
Davido.
Okay.
Dodge.
Okay.
Dracula.
Is it a leading that?
No.
Yeah. So the other side, it says Dracula.
Dracula.
Bro, Dracula. Well, anyways, he made a melody called Dog in the final seconds. And that's 1-0. It will be, let's go. Your time. Okay, call your animal. Call your alphabets. 5. Your time starts now. F.
Ferrari,
Okay.
Fireboy,
Okay.
and fish.
What the hell? Okay, that's 1-1. Game on. The first key, let's go.
Yeah.
Pressure to you.
What number did he pick?
5. So we have 2, 3, 4.
3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Dash.
Pick your number.
I love how we do like this.
Alright. Okay. 2.
Okay, for number 2, the first key, you have C. Your time start now.
Crayon.
Okay.
Orangutan.
Eh?
Apple pie. Orangutan is an animal.
C.
See. Oh, crayon.
Jesus.
Well, 4 seconds. 4 seconds.
Cat.
Okay.
Cardiac. Is it cardiac or cat?
Time is up. But I'll give that to you. That's Cadillac.
Cadillac.
What do you think? Wait,
How did I go to O?
I was there for pure. I was like, ow. I said C. I said pure.
Why did you not?
Pure. But anyways, actually, he said cardiac, but then it's pronounced Cadillac, so I'll give it to him because the Y was different, actually.
If we get to the tie,
It's what I was doing.
if we get to the tie, it just does not stand for now.
Okay, let's take one leg. Let's take one leg. So everybody, we have 3 and 4. It's funny because these are very difficult numbers. We have 3 and 4. Everybody, let's go. 3. Y.
Yamaha,
Okay.
YC,
Okay.
and
5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Last second.
oh shit!
You think why?
It's pronounced yak. There's a yak animal. And that's the only one that has why. It's called yak.
Why? It's called yak. Why? No. Why did you just to me?
That's one of the thing, yeah.
I might be why. I remember why. I never know.
The other one is
And it's only animal.
yeah, it's so big. That's so many bigger than yeah, so many everything. It's called yak.
I was almost going to say Yale.
The one that even said Yamaha, you tried, bro. Anyways, the final one that bring the most craziest one. That is
Would have been easy now.
yeah, let's do
No. There's Octopus.
yeah with the car. You call what's car? You call
Car. Olamide.
car or something.
Sorry, artist. Car. Which car is that was a bad one.
It's old. The car is old there. It's old there.
I remember the logo.
Yeah, his car is so old. Opel.
Oh, yeah.
Opel Omega.
Omega. Damn.
Anyway, just so you know, the first kick got around 2-1 to maybe picked Y, and Y was a problem. There was nothing like
The half.
yeah, but there was no getting Jack actually. But there's the game and some numbers out like that. Anyways, guys, to the final conversation, just so you know, the first key had this day for the game. Cadillac. You said Cadillac, but Cadillac was the work. But the cardiac arrest.
I'm sure you guys can agree that this is a draw, but let's just leave it for.
But boy don't tell you if you don't make her, we go to Shala. If you do Shala, yeah. Anyways, let's go to the final conversation. Yo guys, welcome back after the game, which on the first game won, and obviously will be lost again on this one. Let's come back to our final conversation. This person has been on interviews making rants and making noise, making it look. I won't say noise, because noise is like no.
I agree if it is noise.
I'll call his name in a bit. But then, like I said, I will say noise. Noise is rather offensive. But he has been stating his point that he deserves to be in the sports, and then some sort of guys called farmers have pushed him away from that sport, and he's not there. We're talking no other person than the man that is black, that has bones in him, talking about BlaqBonez. BlaqBonez is that person. His latest song, do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
Say a part of the song.
Actually, nice. It's about
The joke is
be like I spice.
amazing job. But then we saw where he was on Cool FM, and one, he was asking about two basic questions. On the first one was the video. It was not there alongside Tijo Mori, and then it was like, if he was the best at anything he does. Like basically, that's his Latin response. That's a Ronaldo response. Like he feels like he's the best at whatever he does.
So you say somebody's better than you?
Actually, no. But then, in the reason of it, I play football. But if you ask me if he'll be better, now I'll say yes. Because I know he plays football.
Because you know. For example, me like this. There are people on my level that we play together. I cannot say they're better than me.
So which brings you to BlaqBonez on Tijo Mori's level when it comes to directing.
BlaqBonez feels or sees it as he's very creative.
I was going to
and he puts his creativity in everything. If BlaqBonez has been shooting video as much as Tijo Mori has been, it could be.
But he has not been shooting.
Yeah, he has done one.
So yeah. So that's the thing is the year this. Okay, so let's come to the debate. Sincerely, you're out of that. Bandana video. Mori was in two categories basically, but then Bandana seems to be the biggest so far. I think Buga. Buga. Was Buga there?
I'm not sure. No,
I think but I feel like Buga should have been there. Eddie didn't get that one. Buga was a massive one. But then let's use Bandana is the biggest one. People are rooting for Bandana so far. Bandana is in that category, and then we have back in the category. You're out of that. Which video do you think was well? Now, it's not about creativity involved, about the whole essence of what it takes to be a videographer and everything. Which video would you pick over one? The first game.
I'll pass.
No, the fact that I mentioned the fact that he also did the issue. No, thank you. I didn't mention that. So it would be. I know you're ruthless.
See, the thing is, I love
BlaqBonez
to the core.
Yeah,
Right. I love Tijo Mori.
to the core.
To understand. But I don't like dog. I will say the fact. I will say what I think.
Straight up.
I still think that Bandana is a much
Preferred video. I agree to school of thought. I feel Bandana is that video, but then creativity. I feel like BlaqBonez video was very creative. It pictured the industry in a particular video. So, anyways, that was the same. But then move to the big one. We're talking about streaming farms and numbers. And BlaqBonez feels that a lot of people feel like he has an entitlement feeling when he said that. But then he said, look at the top 10. Then look at 10 to 20. He said, if there's any song you can sing, or 10 to 20, which if you look at it, he said there's some songs that you don't even know they are there and everything. And it feels like farmers are involved. It feels like it should be there. Like you're talking about top 10, the song should be there and everything. Do you really think that? Let's start from this. Has BlaqBonez not benefited from farming?
Well, the truth is, in my opinion, BlaqBonez is one of the most creative artists.
No doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
And this guy does different creative stuff to promote his music. Now, because of this you know, you can easily say that these things, you know, build up to is reach, is people that stream
Numbers,
So even if, I'm not saying that, but even if he farms, you can't easily point a finger and say, okay, maybe song of the year. But BlaqBonez song, you cannot say you know the year because almost every day this guy will post something, you go tweet something, say maybe you go listen to this song. Compared to some of these other guys that do just put song like this. After 3 days, you just say,
That's why I asked you that. Do you think he has not benefited? Because I was going to mention a song, Hallelujah, for instance, is a CK song. And then we all saw how the song overnight grew, got to number 1, then left after some hours.
remember what you said.
And CK was.
It's a CK song. He may not really have the power for pushing.
I'm sure you guys know what I said. As BlaqBonez not benefited.
No, okay, I don't get it wrong. Benefiting from it does not mean that it won't state the fact that these guys are really his own.
What has it benefited from it? So that's the question.
Almost every artist has benefited from it, one way or the other. Maybe not all. I mean, particularly the big guys, but almost every guy in one way or the other.
But the first clip. Let me leave this guy because obviously he likes Black's problem. Now, do you think BlaqBonez was right when he said what he said, talking about how he feels his song deserves? Now, we understand that we have formats. We've established that we have formats. But then when he said his song ought to be there.
Well, for me, when I saw the interview and then I heard him speak.
Sorry, can we look at what the top 10 looks like?
I use Spotify now.
If you check Spotify now, you're going to see his song on maybe top 15 or something. Do you understand? So if his song has gotten to that point, and he mentioned it on an interview, it has gotten to that point in almost all the other stream platforms except Apple Music. Oh, and we all know Apple Music is the farming site for farmers. So you can easily say that the farmers are actually interrupting his progress.
Well, Apple Music wasn't even like the farming place because people farm on all platforms actually. But because Apple Music seems to be like the verified spot,
it's authenticated.
On Apple Music, like like it means that you don't already make come to some point and all of that. And then to also maybe not a fact, but every artist need the benefit from farming, like at some point. Because at times we have fans come together, create a WhatsApp group, and then they create playlist and put song on repeat from morning to night. Everybody listening to the same song. That's farming.
True. No matter how small that's farming.
That's farming. So it depends on how well you figure equipment to farm. Like you determine how your crops go grow or how well your agriculture this thing would come through. So for me, I just feel like maybe there's some hint of entitlement in what BlaqBonez said, because we've had instances where artists is dominating on one platform and is not dominating on the other platform. Yeah. It's not as a result of this is this or that is that. It's just because you're up there. Look at AudioMark, bro. People rap streams on AudioMark, and it is not even equatable to some other streaming platforms like Apple Music, Boomplay, or Spotify. AudioMark seems to be like I'm on a trenches full year. So if you blow for AudioMark, it means that they chop you well, for streets and all of that, because it is easy. You don't need to subscribe. You don't need any SIM card. You don't need any ATM. Just log in and then you are in for that one. So for BlaqBonez, I just feel like okay, maybe it could have been some sort of pain, because he looked at he wanted the song to be up on the at the top 10 spot, but because of other things that people are doing, it didn't get to that level.
Okay, so which brings to this, which most likely might end with this, instead the question pops out. Looking at the top 10 that we have, we know we have good caliber from the top 10. We have Shake, major of the song and everything. Do you think BlaqBonez song was good enough to be in that top 10?
Well, asking me is very, very to someone, because like I said it, I love BlaqBonez a lot, to an extent I might be biased. Should I say?
No, you're always biased, but it's fine.
No, I'm not. So I would say that his song deserves to be on top 10 because that song is a good song. But then let's not just shy away from the fact that because it's not there now does not mean it will not get there. I mean, it's still promising the song, so
true.
That's still still make the top 10 too. Yeah.
Anyways, for guys, like I said, this is where we'll call it a wrap on this conversation. BlaqBonez feels he deserves to be in top 10 or maybe top 20, and as the case might be. But then, you guys have not listened to the song. You guys are the one liking the song. You guys are the determinant factor of whether the song will get the top 10 or top 20. If we say Audio Mac is rigged, we agree. How about Audio Mac? How about Spotify? How about we have many platforms. So just shut up. Please shut up. Thank you. So you guys are the determinant factor that proved to show that this song deserves to be there, which I'm asking now the question. Do you think, or have you played BlaqBonez enough to be in top 10 or top 20? If you feel you've done that, come to the comment section and let us know why you think it deserves to be there and why you think that particular song is a song that deserves to be in top 10. Guys, we'll catch you guys on the very next one. Remember to engage, share, like, and comment. And obviously, we get to see you guys in the comment section. We love you guys so much. Please take care of yourself. Namaste.